Alright, looks like we're good to go. Let's get started. Oh yeah. Dang. Thing is pretty high today. Wonder if that's the stream.
Take out the hostile force.
Okay. Oops. There we go. Just realized I haven't even warmed up. That's okay though. Actually, you know what? Let me go to the P90 with this one. Ah! Lucky I haven't warmed up there, buddy. Yeah. Oh shit. Ran right into their asses. Should really increase the strafe speed of this gun. Yeah, not too bad. What's up, Trey? Not too bad. Shit, wrong way. Went to the gym, got some food, and now we're live streaming. Yeah, that Elden Ring DLC is really making some waves. That's for sure. Oh shit, he's right next to me. Haha. Bugs Bunny. Damn. What? Formal was playing the DLC for Elden Ring? Really? Wow. Just goes to show you, man, how talented that man is. Like, he can play any game and be really good at it. Like, I didn't even... I don't think I've ever even seen Formal play a single player game. Jeez, dude. This goes to show you how amazing that guy is. So talented. Damn. See, even in team deathmatch, you've got so many different people using so many different abilities. I'm glad that Elden Ring has the kind of success that it has, to be honest. Damn it! I'm seriously considering tuning up my sensitivity yet again.
Enemy echelon is tracking with sonar goggles.
I have no idea why my ping is so high. Usually it's 20 lower than what it is now. Yeah, I agree.
I promise, but it wouldn't be safe for work. Also ready for deployment.
Still drives me nuts every time where like people spend such ridiculous money on microtransactions, but it's like, hey, who am I to say anything, you know? Who am I to say anything? You know, it's like people can spend their money however they want, but it's like, I'm just so surprised that microtransactions are financially successful as they are, to be honest. Because for me, it's like they don't, you know, if anything, I'll spend like, you know, on a battle pass or something like that to like support the devs or whatnot, but I don't know.
Don't let that happen again.
So, I mean, it's just one of those things. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of debating on upping my sense right now. But that's just me. I just gotta remind myself that we gotta just warm up. It's probably the amount of bits, the bit rate that I'm streaming at, that's probably got my ping so high. And I don't have fiber optic. I wish I did. Man, if I had fiber optic. So what's going on with you guys today? Anything new and exciting going on with you? Yeah. In a way, depending on how you look at it, um, you know, it's, well, I don't say it's necessarily gambling, but it's, I don't know. For some people, I guess it's addictive to spend money on microtransactions. As weird as that sounds.
Load up in. Neutralize the hostage.
All right, what map are we on? I wish I knew what map we're on.
Load up in.
Okay. Ooh.
Deploying EMP. Chucking grenade. Big Max, cover me.
I'm actually surprised I survived that. Shit. See, that's the thing right there. That's what I'm trying to.
I need a medic. I'm hurt.
Yeah, pretty much at this point. But for me, I personally think it's hilarious.
Can anyone provide first aid?
Shit, I didn't even realize I was a bad guy until the last second.
Deploying flag. Gathering.
Okay. That sniper's doing work over there. What level are you at? What level are you at in XDefiant? Still grinding the game, or are you slowing down, or what? I mean, I know you said that you're gonna play Elden Ring, but you know what I mean. I would like for them to add. Well, we already know what's coming in season 1, but I would like to see a Scar. I would like to see the G36, G36, Scar, and one more on the back of my mind, and I can't think of it at the moment, but it's one more.
Deploying crossfire.
G36, a Scar, and something else. G36C, a Scar.
I need a medic.
Wow, talk about desync. Yeah, the UMP is a good one. I never really thought of the UMP that much, yeah.
Crossfire.
Flash out. Ultra ready for deployment.
Yeah, as long as I just want like really good iron sights. That's basically my biggest request as far as weapons are concerned. I just want good solid iron sights. That's all. Just give me good solid iron sights and we're good. Hopefully they'll have a... Come on.
Enemy spy has a lock on your position.
Hopefully they'll have like an Arena 24/7 playlist or something like that. Damn.
Next time,
Yeah, it is hot today. I mean, it's that time of year, you know? It is that time of year. What up, RM Dizzle? Yep. Yep, it's a give or take the same here. So burgers, huh? Nice. How do you like your burgers? You like them medium well? You like them well done? You like them medium? Medium rare? How do you like your burgers? You know, what do you like on your burgers? You know, because some people are very, very specific. Oh, and do you like spices? Like, do you like spicy burgers? Like, do you put like jalapenos on your burgers and make them spicy? You know, because there's so many different variety of types of burgers you can make. Seasoned, not spicy, okay. But what do you put on it? What do you like? What do you like to put on it? Like, what kind of vegetables do you like to use, if any? Any specific type of bun? Do you also grill the bun? You know, stuff like that. Are you a mayonnaise and mustard guy? Are you a, you know, no onions and pickles? You like everything else? I like both onions and pickles, but I have to be in the mood for pickles, though. I won't eat them all the time. I have to be in the mood for pickles. And what kind of cheese do you like on your burger, if you're using cheese, that is? Ooh, Noodleplex. Yes, please. Give me Noodleplex. Pretty basic. Cheese, lettuce, ketchup, or barbecue sauce, maybe onion. Onions are disgusting. Arm Dizzle doesn't like onions. I use American or white American. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of weird. I actually like American or white American with like a Philly sub or Philly cheesesteak. What's up, Scarlett? Doing all right, thank you. How are you doing? All right, let us continue. It just started. It's going fine. People are in here. We're talking about burgers. The XP change is probably coming next week. And if I had to guess, it'd be early next week because it's a very simple change. Pickle flavor, but not actual pickles. I don't like the texture of pickles. Yeah, that's the thing. Some people are very particular about their texture. Like about their texture of things that they like. Scarlet, that's cool and all, but I'm not interested in a thumbnail editor or any type of artist for the channel. And whenever I do need art, I have my guy that basically has done my channel though. So. What the hell was that? Oh wow. You can actually see their... Yeah, that's definitely a glitch that they need to fix. I basically just saw that guy... through a wall. Like, because I saw his gamer tag through the wall. Not him, but his gamer tag. So that's something that they need to fix. I'm glad I'm recording too, because that's definitely something. Actually, no, I'm not recording. Shit, forgot to press the damn record button like a dork. Well, at least it's on stream, so. Level 192 with the AK. Yeah, we don't need double XP around here. Ha! Damn, my aim is ass today. Really? They're clippable even on here? I thought that was a Twitch thing. Haha. Confusing those guys. Not gonna lie, guys, I haven't had a burger in forever. And a burger really does sound good right now. And I just ate, too. I haven't had a burger in forever. Oh. Oh, I got one of them. Okay, good. No, I just... Not really. But I like to keep track of the calories because I can easily go overboard. I put spinach leaves, tomatoes, ketchup, mustard, fried drippy egg on my burger. Yeah, good fried drippy egg. Yeah. You're forgetting one thing though, Armdizzle. There's one more thing you gotta put on that thing. Oh my gosh, my aim is so ass. Ugh, gotta fix that. You gotta put bacon on there, man. Some crispy bacon strips. Or just one. Ha. Cheese. No, crispy bacon, man. Yes, bacon is good. Bacon is incredibly good. Ah, snipers. Yeah, you can have some turkey bacon or something. That's what I'm talking about, baby. What? Where'd he go? You camping in there? When are these guys gonna learn that camping does them no good? What the hell? Ugh. Oh wow, these guys are so slippery, dude. Man, may take a few more games for me to get my aim to settle a little bit. Okay.
deployment.
Haha, come here. Thank you. Thank you. Come here. Come here, I know you want to come here. Yes, thank you. What a dork. Thanks, teammate.
Mission ended, Shadow Team. And it ain't looking good. That's the kill.
Ah, yes, this aim is getting steady, but damn, there was a guy behind me and I didn't even see him. Why does this game make you mad, RMD? This is a good game. This is like a woman that will treat you right, you know what I mean? This is a woman that actually, like, not only is she, like, really nice and actually cares about you, but she's also a good cook, you know? She's also good in bed. She's, like, you know, she's, you know, very, very, like, she's the whole package, bro.
Jockey spin this one.
You know? She'll come home and she'll actually rub your shoulders and be like, honey, how was your day? You know? Or you'll come home after a hard day's work and she'll be like, honey, how was your day? You know? You kidding me? I played for like 5-6 hours yesterday from like, I don't know, 11 p.m. to like 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. Everybody was moving. And you know that those are like crazy hours, right? So it's like, people are moving. You just gotta know. You just gotta know, man. Do I know what the ranked rewards are gonna be? I do know what the emblems look like, but in terms of ranked rewards, like, no. I know Prestige is coming, though. I do know that. I do know Prestige is coming, and hopefully it'll be like from the get-go, just like ranked is. So that's all I want. Like, it's like, give me Prestige, eventually give me free-for-all, fix the desync, and I am a happy person. And of course, you know, more weapons and maps, of course. I'm actually excited about the new maps, you know. Not in my lobbies, they play too tactical. Trust me, in this game, dude, with, like, if you use your abilities right, especially if it's like the echelon, you can, it's like once they see that they're pinged, they will, like, I catch a lot of people crouch walking and shit with their sights aimed down, and they're really not too much of a problem to deal with. Because most people play like that because they can't aim. See, the thing is with XDefiant, the trick to this game is that strafe shooting is your best friend. Strafe shooting is your best friend, and they won't be able to track you very well if you strafe shoot very well. Especially if you have a gun set up that way to where you can strafe speed much faster. Yeah, I can agree with the spider drone. The spider drone is absolutely ridiculous. But a lot of people also love it because it's, for the same reason, because it's ridiculous, because it is what it is. But I, for one, am very much looking forward to season 1. We're literally just a little over a week away from season 1. So, and we're about a week or so away from them actually telling us everything that's going to be in season 1, which is the day before season 1 comes out. So on the 1st of July, we're going to get the XDefiant Insider, right? Which is going to promote their season. And then after that, literally the next day, we get season 1. So you can't go wrong with that. My aim, what the hell is going on with my aim? Holy shit. Like, did they change something while I was at... Jeez Louise. That would have been an easy 2-piece. Holy hell.
Neutralized.
Still grinding to level 200 for no reason. That guy's gonna go this way. I'm gonna see if I can cut him off. Gotcha. Gotcha. Shit! There's a third guy. There's always more than 2, or more than 1, excuse me. So does anybody here have any video requests in terms of XDefiant and topics and stuff like that beyond my own ideas, you know? You guys can feel free to let me know if there's anything specific. You Gimme, gimme, gimme. I contact how many times I got hit with that spider drone 8 to 10 times a match. Yeah. I don't know how many times I got hit on that video to where I showed that everybody on the opposite team just happened to be using Spiderbot. But I'm pretty sure it was like 15 maybe. No! Ah! When they fix desync, let me tell you, it is gonna be absolute heaven. Especially with the way I play, like, aggressive. So, it is going to be absolute heaven. Damn it. Do you think they should add prone? No. Absolutely not. Oh, he was behind me. Shit. That's coming, RMD. I have heard from other guys that have heard that a bare bones is coming. That's what you're gonna call it. It'll only slow down the movement, and plus the devs have already mentioned that it kind of messes with like something with, I don't want to say animation, but something with in terms of like hits registering because of how prone is, so. And also, it just slows down the entire game. People are just going to be chilling in areas to prone, so to speak. As far as aggressive to passive movement or whatnot, the game is already pretty decently well balanced. We don't, you know, prone doesn't really need to be a thing. Nice. Yeah, there will be a bare bones game mode for sure. Always a guy from behind, I'm telling you. Move, teammate. Boom, boom, boom. Really hate that ability, I'm telling you. See, that's the thing. They need to nerf in some way, shape, or form. They need to nerf that wall hacking ability. I'm telling you, it's too strong, and the fact that you can get it every 30 seconds is ridiculous. You think they should take away seeing the other team's name tag? I don't see why they would remove that. I don't see what the problem is. Like, oh, you mean like for streamers or something like that, or just so you don't see who the player is that killed you or something? Like, you mean like a cold-blooded ability from COD? Oh, that fucking... you're so lucky, dude. It makes it easier to see? There's there is an option to where you can make it to where the colors are different, so that way it could be easier for you to see. Like, you don't have to just resort to red if you don't want to. Like, I see plenty of people using green, like a colorblind filter or whatnot. So like, if anything, like, if it's easier for you to see that way without the tag, then I would say at least make it optional to where you can, you know, remove it.
Edge coming up. Things are looking good. Sit rep. Hostiles are on the ropes. Maintain mission advantage.
I'm gonna go around on this one. Where? Really, dude? I don't know where that guy came from, but okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it just really depends on people. For some people, it would be harder to see, but for other people, it might be easier. So I don't know.
I am down, but not out.
That's how Shadow Team does it.
But that's just my opinion, you know. I think enemies have an outline around them already, so I got so mad playing this game earlier, I quit after 2 games. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You gotta just let it flow. You know, it just doesn't. You know, it doesn't really mean anything if you think about it. You know. But there are a few things in the game that are really annoying. So, Spider-Bot being one of them. You know, again, I'll stick to my guns when I say, like, I think they should just make things earnable. You know, I don't necessarily mean, like, streaks to where, you know, if you die, it resets. No, not at all. I'm just thinking, like, one way to obviously do it is to, like, limit the amount of factions of the same faction you can use per match, right? But another thing that needs to be done is how often, like, in terms of how much the countdown climbers are. What's up, man? What's up, Decoy? Hey, I got no wife and kids, dude. I just have a job and regular responsibilities, and I like to play this game in my spare time as well as the gym. So that's pretty much my life, man. Cook, eat, sleep, work, play XDefiant, go to the gym, run errands, and that's pretty much it. Well, Decoy, I guess that means I am a very boring person. How do you think CTF and S&D are going to play? I think S&D is going to be unique. I think they might put a little twist on it. And, you know, this game is very oriented in not only rewarding objective-based gameplay, but encouraging it. So I think S&D and Capture the Flag are actually going to play very well. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed some of the way they work. I mean, in my mind, and again, this could be absolutely stupid, but I've always had this thing in mind to where if you could pass the flag on to a teammate, it would kind of be cool, but at the same time, you know. No. I'm a level 99, so I'm a 1 level being a greasy nerd too, not gonna lie. Yeah. No, it's a lot of fun. I mean, this game has brought me back to what I really like about these types of games. And if I really enjoy a game, I'm gonna grind the shit out of it, you know, because I just enjoy it, you know. Everything else is secondary, you know. My aim has been ass all freaking stream. Holy crap. Yeah, kind of like a Halo toss, but different. Like, kind of like a Halo toss, but like, in a way to where you can pass it directly onto a teammate, you know? If they're close enough and, you know. I know there's somebody back here. There we go, there's one person down. That guy's just gonna chill over there, isn't he? That's alright, let him chill. He ain't doing nothing. Yeah. Yeah. No, I love the Halo flag juggle. I mean, all I used to play was ranked Halo for like the last couple of years before this game came out, for the most part. And I enjoy the ranked game modes in Halo. Oh my gosh, what is up with my... Okay, I'm changing my loadout. I don't know what the hell it is, but it feels like my strafe speed has been nerfed for some stupid reason. I don't know how. But I just remember that gun being able to strafe faster with it, so. I'll go with the ACR. Gotta get the hell out of there before they rush my ass. Of course, there it is. No head glitching for you. No head glitching for you. Where'd he go? I gotta penetrate. That's what she said. Oh shit, I am lucky. Getting out of dodge over there, holy crap. Okay, I'll take him. Take him. Is there another guy back there? Oh shit. Damn it! No, they're not doing that. I stopped using the guns once I got to 116 since guns... gotcha. I don't really care that... to be honest, Decoy, I don't really care about camos all that much. I did have them gold previously, a few of them, or maybe one of them, or if not close to gold. And then, obviously, that kind of went away with the update, but eventually they'll, like, get there, but I don't really care about camos all that much anymore. I stopped going for camos pretty much after Black Ops 2. And there's some classes that I just don't enjoy using. Like, I just don't enjoy using anything outside of an AR or an SMG, to be honest. Nice, teammates. Nice. Where'd he go? I see one. Oh shit, he's chilling back there. You're welcome, teammate. We help each other out around here. Whoa, shit. I got shot in the back. Hi, Laura. I got some crazy weather. Really? What kind of weather are you having? Like, if it's raining where you're at right now, I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie. Decoy, I'm not gonna lie. I am jealous right now. I mean, by the way, that beard of yours is looking manly, by the way. Looking alpha as fuck in some of your videos recently, man. Shit, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, not gonna do that, not gonna go over there. No, no, no. Oh shit, I got blown up. Is a 20 ping good? A 20 ping is excellent. I've never had 20 ping in this game. Oh shit, I can't use my ultra. That's right. Shit, there's two of them. I gotta get out of it. Ow, 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 ow. If it wasn't for air strafe in this game, I would have died right there. Don't mess with people that could aim, buddy. Oh boy, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. Leave me alone. There, come closer. I dare ya. I want this thing to, I want this to be able, I want this to have like additional movement, but really? Where is this guy? He's upstairs, probably. Hiding in his little hidey hole, as Decoy likes to say. Oh shit, I thought that was a bad guy. Yeah, they're upstairs, just chilling. Alright. You gotta love the EMP grenades, bro. You gotta love these EMP grenades. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat in the moment. I'm kind of trying to see if I can stay focused on this streak. And have you guys noticed that in this game, like, team deathmatch matches are, for the most part, fairly really close in terms of score from team to team? Where is the... Alright, fine, I'll go upstairs. Hopefully I don't get shot in the back. Okay, they're up here. Where? Oh, he's behind me. Your ping is always 50 to 80? Okay. 50. Yeah, I usually average about high 30s to low 40s at the most. But at the same time right now I'm streaming, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. You know, and I've recently increased my bitrate in terms of what I stream, so that way my streams look better on YouTube. So I wish if I had fiber optic internet, man, everything would look so clean and smooth. Silky and smooth. Oh, sniper. Oh, I almost had him. I had to challenge myself. Do you think they should add an objective modifier so they added for TDM going in kill streaks? You know what? Anything that rewards objective-based modifier, yes. If they're doing that for team deathmatch for going on streaks, they should absolutely do it for objectives. Yes, they absolutely should. Oh, almost had him.
Mission accomplished. That's how Shadow Team rolls.
All right, brother. All right, man. Stay safe out there. Thank you for stopping by. You guys should check out Decoy. He makes some really good content. And he's a stud. He's a hell of a player. Hey, Mother's Milk. Okay, I'm gonna give him a thumbs up just because his gamer tag is Mother's Milk. If I was Homelander, I'd be like, ooh, Mother's Milk? Let me slide it into them DMs. For those of you guys that watch The Boys. Oh, shit. Oh, man. But one thing I will change with that AK though is I gotta replace something with something else in order to frickin' make those strafe speed faster, because I just that just didn't sit well with me in that gun, and it's my favorite gun. And the thing is, I haven't really changed anything from playing it last night. All right, let's see. How are we gonna change this AK loadout over here? We're obviously not gonna touch the ACR. All right, what's this? ADS speed and then movement speed. Okay. All right, that's what I'm using. So let's see if we can change that. That's rate of fire, minimap, no. Heavy, no. Let's see. What else? Angled, ADS stability, horizontal recoil control. Okay, this is what we're gonna change. We're gonna change this from here. Whoops, from angled to, yeah, leather wrapped. That's what we're gonna change. And movement speed, ADS speed. That's cool, but I also want to see what stabilizing does. Let's see. don't take me out. Come on. Ah, poopy. Let's see. Just a second. Okay, we changed that. So, stabilizing horizontal and vertical recoil controls, sprint to shoot time, ADS walking speed. No, I don't want that. Chroma, short range, medium range, rapid fire, lightweight, stealth, heavy. No. You know what? Damn it. I don't know what I want to do with that. Lightweight barrel, leather grip, red dot, quick draw grip, lightweight stock. All right. You know what? You know what? Fliction. I'm gonna use your class. Why not? Why not? All right. Let's see. With the AK-47. Is this the... Okay, let's edit that. So let's see what he's got here. Lightweight barrel. Already have that. Leather grip. Yep, already have that. Leather, let's see. Optics, yes. Magazine, no. Stock, precision. No, lightweight stock, okay. All right, I believe this is your class, my friend. All right, let's see how this works. Let's see how it works. Worst case scenario, we could always go back to the good old ACR. But I like this gun too, so. Okay, she's definitely strafing faster, that's for sure. Ow. Okay, yeah, this is better. This is better with the straight. What the fuck? Oh shit. Damn, they're already over here. All right. Oh shit, shit, shit. I barely saw him at the last second and he had 2 shots to take me out. That mother trucker. Alright, let's see if I can... I'm not wearing my headset, just an FYI, because the sound in this game is all over the place. Like, when you get shot at from guns, it's perfect. But when it comes to footstep sounds, they're literally all over the place, and it just confuses me, so I don't really use my headset. Got some recoil on it though. Oh, I almost got him. I'd move the field of view out a little bit more. Yeah, well, my eyes can't handle that. I mean, I recently just adjusted it by 10. I would like to go up to 100, but right now I'm going to stick with 90. And I know that helps with visual recoil control. Holy crap. Oh, we're only down by 9. It's absolutely... We can absolutely come back. Okay, I got 2, so that's good. But I like how it I really like how it strafes, that's for sure. I like the class, Flick. I like the class. I've always been pro strafe, you know? What the hell? Come on. We got 3 DedSec users on the other team, and of course they're all using Spiderbot. See, that's the only thing. See, that's what I'm trying to tell people. It's like we need to... They need to basically make it to where things are more... balanced in terms of like... Because like all the different spams with all these extremely powerful abilities is really annoying. You know what I mean? Because it's like... You're eliminating the skill factor when you introduce too much chaos. In my opinion. Where I really like it how sometimes when you aim down and you shoot the thing, it just sometimes it does nothing, and then other times it eliminates it immediately. Very inconsistent.
Enemy echelon is tracking with sonar goggles. We're losing. I'd comment, but it wouldn't be safe for work.
Get!
Yeah. Do I think they will buff shotguns? That is an interesting question because shotguns seem to be good if you manage to unlock all the attachments, but they're not, you know, they're not like, how do I put this? They're not like COD guns, like Call of Duty shotguns, to where some of them could be ridiculous. At least they don't appear to be. So... Like, look at that shit. See, that's... Stuff like that has to go. You know, it's too much. I just want things to be earned, that's all. Because the players are not really doing anything to earn these abilities, and that's the problem. That is the problem. I mean, if the abilities weren't so game-changing, then obviously it wouldn't be as much of a problem. But because they are, it is. Does that make sense? Come on. Thank you. Come on in. Come on in, dorky. Nice try. My poor teammates. Look at that. So, what is your guys' favorite gun in the game right now? Like, what is your... Not necessarily what the most powerful gun is, but like, what's your favorite gun in the game? Like, what gun do you like? Or guns?
Take some knocks, pick yourself up, come back.
P90. That's actually my favorite submachine gun, believe it or not. The ACR. Yeah. Which silencer, though? Are you talking the suppressor, or are you talking about the light suppressor?
Next time, fight dirtier.
Swap the red dot for a silencer. Okay, so the full-on suppressor then. Okay. I wonder how much that nerfs your gun, because I know it's a little bit different in XDefiant compared to a game like COD. So I start to wonder, like, how does it work in this game? And have you guys been playing a lot of Team Deathmatch since it's been out, or have you guys been sticking to objective-based game modes? Yeah. Yeah, I would say that sounds about right. For not showing up on radar. Yeah, I love Team Deathmatch in this game. I love it. I'm just able to focus on, like, you know, like when you're not focusing on objectives, you got more things to focus on, like where the possibility of enemies could be coming from. And I don't know, it could be me, but it just seems like spawns need work in this game. Let's see. I can change anything. What am I changing here? This is lightweight, right? ADS speed, movement speed, yeah. Short and medium range. Sprint to shoot time, ADS walking speed. I don't like this freaking punishment right here, but ADS walking speed, haha. Okay, gotcha. Recoil recovery doesn't do anything, we know that. You think they should just make a faction that counters others instead of nerfing the ones we already have? Yes. Like, I'm not necessarily suggesting that they nerf the abilities, because that would make them less fun. But what I'm suggesting is, like, they could either make it to where you could use less of a certain faction per match, or make it to where it takes longer for it to, before you can get it again. Because essentially you're getting, you know, wall hacks every 30 seconds. You know what I mean? And I think that's just too much. For an ability that strong, I think that's too much. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna get a wall hack, you know, it's like my opinion is you should just be able to earn it. You know, because that's one way of slowing things down. But, you know, there's multitude of ways of doing it. Maybe trying taking the red dot off for a silencer for playing solo. Yeah, I might do that. I might do that. You know what? Let me try. Where is my? Let me see. I'm gonna try that, but I'm gonna edit it real quick. Let's see, edit, and let's just give it a try. Why not? Why not?
Death match. Like anyone's a match for Shadow Team.
Oh, that's the booster.
3, 2, 1. Go inflict some enemy casualties.
Wait, what did I take off? I don't know what I took off. I don't know what I took off. Shit, I'm just gonna use my regular class. I don't... Nah.
Revenge. Gotta do it.
If it was only more one-on-one, they should just buff the cleaners and make Assassin's Creed that can... Oh yeah, there's... I guarantee you there's something coming. For something like that, I guarantee you it's coming. And it's like I'm the only one who uses a freaking EMP in this game. Well, not in this game, but On my team, I mean. Holy shit, their team is here. Fuck. That's 2. It's 3. 4. 5. Feeds. Gimme feeds, gimme feeds, gimme feeds. I love the ACR. See, this is exactly why I love the ACR. It's so dependable.
Retaliation.
And that airstrafe is perfect. Nope. Nice try, buddy. We got Predator over there.
Also good to go.
Got him.
I am down, but not eaten.
Come here. Yes, come closer. Come closer. Go ahead. Don't be shy. Come here. That is just hilarious. That is just hilarious. Oh shit. He cooked it. My goal is to see if I could do what I did in COD and get a 70 kill team deathmatch in this game. That's the goal. The trick is you have to be doing well in that particular game and your teammates have to be doing bad. That's the trick. I got him, teammate. It's all good. Where are they at? I hope they fix spawns in this game. Something feels off about the spawns. I can't wrap my finger around it, but damn, I didn't realize there were 3 of them there. Shit. Nope, they're not there. Like, I'm seeing that there's teammates on both sides of the maps, and it's like, where are the enemies spawning? That's my...
The bad guys. Vengeance. Good for our rep.
Shit. Good shit, teammate. Damn it! He was hiding back there. He was hiding from me. Guess he heard me, I don't know. My only guess. Okay. Oh my gosh. Don't ask me how I survived that. Ah. What? What? He got me with an MDR. I mean, good for him, but, you know. The good news is we're winning. The bad news is I haven't been able to shoot anybody for a bit. The hell? See, that's the thing. It's like I'm looking for people and they're not there. I turn around, wham bam, they you know, they decide to shoot at me. Where is everybody? They're supposed to be where I'm looking at. There's one. Shit. Gotta back up, gotta back up, gotta back up. Damn. See, that's the thing. I'm getting that's the thing. Like once I figure out how to counter them coming up behind me, then we're gonna be golden. After that, we're gonna be golden.
Enemy spy has a lock on your position.
Don't do what I just did, guys. Do not challenge... Ooh, I got a nice little two-piece at the end. Do not challenge a sonar goggle dude at the very, like, in front of you. Don't do that. Ooh, 8,500 in score. We like good scores. Scores are good. 42 kills. That's not bad. That's pretty solid for a team deathmatch. Yeah, that's the biggest mystery right now for me, is figuring out like where these guys are coming from. That's it. Predicting spawns. That's it. Once I have that, I mean, it might even need fixing. I don't know. It might be something that's off with the spawns that need additional fixing, maybe. But once that gets figured out, we're golden. Poor guy on my team. Went 2-18. But he's sticking with it, though. He's a level 12. I don't know if he'll like objective-based game modes more, though, because he'd be able to contribute even more with objectives, but at the same time, Team Deathmatch is the most popular game mode in so many different shooters for a reason, so that's what I keep thinking in the back of my mind. People just want to get on a game and they just want to shoot enemies, and that's it. And quite frankly, I can't blame them. I cannot blame them. I can't blame them at all. Oh wow, we're joining match? Shit. Alright, what are we joining here? We're down by 10, okay. Let's see if we can do something. They should make movement faster? Remember, it looks slower on my end because I'm playing on a lower FOV than most people. Plus, don't be surprised if they actually make a faction that moves faster. It's still slow. Okay. I don't know if I fully agree with you on that, but...
Hostiles are winning. Get it together.
Damn it. They always know that I'm there. Shit. If I had cleaners on, he would have been dead. I thought I saw something over there. Oh! Hey man, been watching a big nice, but I gotta say it's refreshing seeing somebody actually agree with me on a lot of things same game like this provides. Oh, thank you man, appreciate it. Appreciate the support. And trust me, a lot of people disagree with me as well. Like the biggest thing that some people will disagree with me on about this game is the participation trophies. Like you know, obviously in real life, I'm very much against participation trophies. It's like, hey, if you get something, you gotta earn it, right? I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that it should be hard to earn, but you know, the one thing that I keep going back and forth about with this game is that, like, you've got basically a wall hacking ability that is extremely powerful, and a player, whether they're good or bad, doesn't really have to do anything to earn it every 30 seconds. And that just doesn't sit well with me in a game like this, you know? And obviously you can see it's pretty annoying, you know, even in the form of a spider bot. Like, all these different things are very powerful, so it's like, okay, well, what if you were to make it to where you had to earn a certain number of points? And deaths don't matter, but it's like, make it to where a person has to get, you know, a certain amount of points from things like kills, assists, playing the objective, maybe even going on streaks giving you an extra bonus or whatnot, stuff like that, you know? As opposed to something to where you could just wait and every 30 seconds you basically get it, you know? I don't agree with that. So, because it's just too chaotic. And a lot of people hate my ass for saying that or having that opinion. And they keep telling me, they're like, hey man, go back to COD. This isn't COD. And it's like, dude, you know, I don't want this game to be COD. Do I think they should buff the cleaner's flaming bullets? No. I actually don't mind the way they work right now. But if they were, let's put it this way, if they were to buff the cleaner's bullets, the flaming bullets or whatnot, the incendiary rounds, I think what they need to do is make it to where it counters the phantoms. Like, in other words, like, you know how phantoms have 120 health extra? Well, I think they need to make it to where it counts extra against phantoms, as if phantoms had 100 health as opposed to 120. No? You know what I mean? If they should be buffed, I think they should be buffed like that. Fuck! Right in between my bursts! Shit, he was lucky. I say it gives me at the bare minimum a reason for COD to actually make a decent multiplayer, but I can say the leveling system is a leafy change made, but I'm glad to see they have addressed it. They should just make it to do extra damage right away, like stopping power with no flame damage. I mean, basically, essentially, that's what it is. It's basically stopping power, but But the question is, it's like, okay, well, how do you counter stopping power? You know, equipping a faction that will get you kills easier is kind of, it's something like that to me seems unbalanced, you know, because it's like it's you know, it caters to people who don't aim very well, if you think about it. I mean, when you look at when they took away stopping power in Call of Duty in what's it called? They took it away after Modern Warfare 2. There's a reason for that, and that's because nobody else was using anything else because you had to use it because it was that good. I think if you were to add something like that in this game, it would knock things even more off balance, in my opinion. Like XDefiant, I could really just want it to make COD to make a good game. Do you agree? I like XDefiant, but really just let me tell you, man, with all due respect, I don't think XDefiant is going to have any impact on COD. COD has already shown that it's not going to change its ways, and it doesn't need to, because regardless of whatever it makes, it's going to make money every year, which is sad, you know, because the game is, we all know what's wrong with COD. So, but they're not going to change that because it makes money, and they have multiple ways of making that money because they've got what, 4 or 5 different game modes within one game. You got your campaign, your multiplayer, your zombies, your war zone. You know, you've got like 4 different ways of playing the game, and those are multiple ways for them to make money. And on top of that, you got microtransactions. If they're making money already, why change? You know what I mean? They don't care about the fan base, and that's what makes the difference between XDefiant and Call of Duty. XDefiant cares about their fan base, at least from what we've seen so far. You know, we don't know yet in terms of whatever else is going to happen, but you get the deal. The Phantom could counter it just like Juggernaut. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Fiction, yeah, I could totally see that. I also kind of feel like people underestimate Ubisoft at the same time. I mean, sure, but at this, you know, I get where you're coming from, but you know, they don't have the budget like Activision does, especially now with Microsoft under the helm. They don't have that kind of budget, you know what I mean? And they're not established. But with that being said, they're off to a hell of a start with this game. You know, over the next, you know, in season 1, I think season 1 is going to be the most important season for the rest of the game. If season 1 is a banger, I think that the rest of the seasons, it's going to set a really good tone for the game. So, and if they fix the desync, you've got heaven.
Team deathmatch.
We also have to remember this company that made Assassin's Creed. Yeah, that's true. Intel shoot should only show up for the player calling it, not for the whole team. That is a good way to nerf it. Yes, I absolutely agree with that. And I'm pretty sure, since so many of us have bitched about it already, I guarantee you that not only are they listening, but they're going to do something about it.
Revenge. Gotta do it.
They've already shown that they're willing to listen. I mean, look how fast. I mean, look how fast they're changing the XP thing and everything. You know what I mean? They don't. You know, they're even taking things into consideration that they, you know, that they wouldn't do, but they did. On top of XCOD devs backing them, I think there's a shot. Yeah, I mean, there's always a shot, you know, but at the same time, XDefiant just needs to be XDefiant. Let me tell you, if there are a whole bunch of other games that do things differently and succeeding, but yet if COD still succeeds and still makes more money, COD is not going to change. You know what I mean? It's just, they're just not. It's a sad fact, but they're just not going to change. Come on. There it is. Feels good finally playing games after work again. Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Let me tell you, this, for those of you guys that are new around here, Call of Duty used to be my thing here. This used to be a Call of Duty commentating channel, like, you know, like a Nero Cinema and stuff like that. You know, that's what I used to do, or Blame Truth. You know, that's what I did. You know, basically what I'm doing now with XDefiant, I did with COD, right? And then once Modern Warfare 2019 and beyond, you know, became a thing, I started playing COD less and less and less, and it just became, you know, a bigger problem and a bigger problem and a bigger problem. And I ended up stopping, you know, making Call of Duty content because it wasn't enjoyable, too negative, blah blah blah, all these different kinds of things. So, but with with XDefiant, the biggest reason why I'm level 127 right now, or you know, I don't know if I've leveled up yet, but the biggest reason why I'm at the level that I'm at now is because I'm enjoying it, and it's literally been years since I gotten to enjoy this again. You know, I've obviously been playing a lot of other games, like single player games. I played a lot of Halo, but I mean, again, you know, to have something like this where it's familiar and it's a traditional, where it's an arcade shooter, is a breath of fresh air. You know, it takes me back to how things used to be. You know what I mean? It's a step closer to that. I mean, we can never ever go back to how it was, you know, during the prime COD days. You know, that's time that's passed. You know, we could never get that time back. We had the good times that we did with that, but ultimately, this is something different but yet familiar, and it's something that we can pretty much enjoy, and it's organic. You know what I mean? Like, if I suck, you know, it's because I truly suck, not because it's a rigged experience. If I'm doing well, it's because I'm legitimately doing well, not because it's rigged, you know? So, so for me, that's something that I enjoy, you know? I do not mind getting my ass handed to me in a game as long as it's organic, and as long as I have the legit opportunity to get better. I don't mind, you know? It doesn't bother me. Shit, I gotta pick this thing up. I don't know what this is, but I'll pick it up. What the fuck? Oh, it's a shotgun. Alright. Gotta come around here. I gotta play like a shotgun player now. Shit. Too far. Alright. Sorry guys, I'm gonna look at your messages in just a second. I'm trying to see if I can keep this streak up. And I'm definitely using a gun that I'm not, you know, not my type of weapon, so. Oh, come on. I despise the M4 as shit as dog water. Yeah, the M4 is very, it's weak. Could be better. With attachments, it's obviously better, but I feel like they have the pieces just putting them together. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. As long as they keep improving this game, I will buy stuff from the store. I agree. This is the first time I watched you live recently. Sub to, you're good at playing and reading chat. Thank you. Well, I've actually, believe it or not, guys, I've been doing this. Well, live streams are not as consistent as videos, but I've been doing this thing for almost a decade now. So, and there was one point in time where I used to grind streams, but oh shit, I gotta get out of there. Gotta get out. Gotta get out. Gotta get out.
Enemy spy has a lock on your position.
And I appreciate the kind words. Shit, I got shot. So, there's one thing I gotta say people are throwing, but it's a Treyarch game, but people forget that Vanguard Zombies more worried about Treyarch. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Recoil is weird. They should add more skins. They will. They will add more skins. There's gonna be a lot of game modes, a lot of skins. I guarantee you when the Prestige system comes out, they're gonna have a whole bunch of skins that they're gonna add into the game. Guarantee you. Yeah, that's why I don't use it. And the thing is, I love like the M4 in and of itself, because it's a gun that obviously has a lot of potential, especially with the, I like the iron sights of that weapon too, but it's like, it's just so weak. Which is sad, but they might buff it. No, oh, the spider bot got in there, you son of a. He got a spider bot in there at the same time, that SOB. Step out, I dare you. Nope, okay, fine. I'll go around. Shit. Yeah, I know you guys are there. Shit. Oh, damn, he saw me. Shit. As soon as I switch my gun, I go crazy. If you use the M4, you can get the recoil down pretty much quickly. It doesn't really nearly as quick as an ACR AK, yeah. It just doesn't hit as hard. That's the problem. The M4 doesn't hit hard. You know what I mean? It just doesn't hit hard enough. It's accurate enough, it fires fast enough, but it doesn't hit hard enough. And the weapons in this game are fairly easy to control. So what does this say? This actually doesn't say anything for these two guys. That's a first. I appreciate you guys showing up to the stream, by the way. This is the most amount of people I had watching in a very long time. Thank you so much for the support. I try using different guns and go even, then switch and pop off. Yeah, I mean, I just enjoy using what I use, you know, sometimes. Like, again, this is different from COD in terms of how the game feels. So certain weapons just feel right, and certain weapons just don't feel right, if that makes any sense. You know, like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Like, of course, the M4 doesn't feel right. You know, it just feels too weak. Same thing with the MDR. The MDR is too weak. So, it just doesn't feel right. Mind scrolling up and reading my question? Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I missed it. Let's see if we can scroll up here. Do you have any advice regarding sensitivity on controller, or is it simply personal preference in your opinion? Okay, so about sensitivity, it's actually a combination of two things. It's number one, yes, it is personal preference and comfort, yes. But it also depends on your playstyle. And you also have to see what's going on screen. So for instance, if you're aiming at somebody and if you're not getting to your target quick enough when you aim down sights, then chances are your sensitivity is too low. If the opposite happens to where you're over aiming and you're like trying to be on target, but you have to constantly adjust in order to get on target, chances are your sensitivity is too high. So you need to lower it. So what you need to do is you basically and of course, in accordance with your playstyle, if you are a more passive player, then naturally your sensitivity is going to be a little bit lower. If you're passive aggressive, somewhere in the middle, your sensitivity is going to be somewhere in the middle between low and high. And obviously, if you're more aggressive, your sensitivity is naturally going to be higher, if that makes sense. So, yeah, unfortunately, good up lead. Those are not good weapons. Just finished my M16, got it to level 117. Should be good for the next week. The upgrade drops to Mastery 3. Yep. I use 60 vertical, 60 horizontal, and a 0.8 downsize multiplier, I believe.
I think you know the rules.
You're welcome,
of engagement here.
Joseas. You're welcome. But yeah, yeah, sensitivity is definitely a big subject. So, and especially now with games, what they've done is they've given you more options in terms of like how you can adjust your sensitivity, which is a good thing. But for a lot of players, it could also be confusing because things back in the day used to be very basic. You know, you had to choose between a 1 and a 10 cents, and then that was pretty much it back in the day, you know? Now, it's more like, you know, you've got like anywhere from 1 to 100, and if you play on PC, it's even more. You know, there's even more options. So, oh. Yeah, I gotta move. I can't stay in that one spot. I gotta move. Good shit, teammate. Shit. I'm coming from Fortnite where sensitivity can be incredibly fine-tuned. Yeah, Revolution 99, I recommend using the sensitivity you're somewhat comfortable with and then stick with it. Yeah. I mean, whatever sensitivity you choose in accordance with your playstyle and what feels as comfortable as it can feel, you want to stick with it for a while. And then if you were to change anything, don't change it drastically. Change it like 1 point at a time. So... Ah! And just so you know, a lot of pros, not all of them, but a lot of pros, they play on a lower sensitivity, you know, for a very specific reason. So They always know where their target's going to be coming from, so therefore, you know, they don't... You know, they're not going to need to turn with their shots and stuff, and that's the difference between pubs and pro players. They're usually, with pro players, their target is almost in front of them all the time. As opposed to, you know, pubs in games to where you're going to have to change things up and turn shot somebody. He's still up there. Ah, damn it. Reverse S-curve is what I use. Because, like, you know, COD is what I used to play, and apparently reverse S-curve is what COD is. Do I hate snipers? No, not necessarily. I don't particularly enjoy sniping in these types of games. I mean, they could be annoying, but, you know, I don't, I think they could be annoying, but that's a design thing as opposed to a player thing. You know, I may not be a sniper, but let me tell you something. Even though quick scoping is annoying to me, right? If I was a game developer, I would certainly keep it in the game because I know a lot of people enjoy it. So therefore, you know, I don't want to take anything away from people's enjoyment, you know, so. Damn, 3 of them. Let's see. There's like a dynamic right faster. Like, what do you mean? Oh shit, there's a guy. That's a guy. Barely saw him. Shit. Yes, I believe it is like dynamic. Yes, reverse S curve is like dynamic in COD.
Good for our rep.
Barely saw him at the end right there. That would be, let's see. I hate snipers. They could use, that would be nice for controller players, sense converter, a mouse and keyboard.
Sit rep. Hostiles are on the rope. Maintain mission advantage. Hostile ready for deployment.
Through the medic!
Come on, buddy. Come closer. Nice try. I notice streamers tend to not have their HDR on for any reason. Why, not sure. I don't know. Shit. Wow, I've only got 19 kills in this game? Holy crap. Oh well, at least we're winning.
What's yours is mine.
No. No. Oh wow, that guy's just chilling in there. Holy crap. Just remember, guys, it's not as bad as Modern Warfare 2019. All I can say is the meta used to be like back in the OG days. Anyone remember the DSR from Black Ops 2, the MP7? Both were in the same game. Yeah, the MP7 was good, but yeah, and the DSR was the main assault, right? The main sniper in that game, but the weapon that the SMG that people ended up using was the MSMC. You know, the MP7 was good. You know, Modern Warfare 3's MP7 was, you know, the MP7, but in Black Ops 2 it was all about the MSMC.
That's how Shadow Team does it.
Smaller streams are nice, yeah. What game would be your favorite for them to make a faction out of? You know, I'm not as familiar with Ubisoft titles because I haven't played a Ubisoft game since the original Assassin's Creed and the original Splinter Cell. So, I mean, basically, I played a ton of everything else, especially when it came to COD before COD went to shit. But, well, we know that there's no way that an Assassin's Creed faction is not coming, right? So, he's probably going to be fast as hell. He's probably going to be able to mantle and climb certain things faster and get to certain areas faster than anybody else. He's probably going to have a lunge speed. He's probably going to have a lunge as well. And his ultra is probably going to be something like a Juggernaut Maniac from Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, even though I don't play like that, I know that they're probably going to add something like that in there. So... yeah, it's my favorite thing. It's why I stream. I stream because I enjoy interacting with people while I play, regardless of what game it is. That's the reason why I stream. There's you know, I could easily be... I've been playing this game every session for hours on end without streaming most of the time, and I enjoy it very much. But, you know, if there's people that I can talk to, then it makes it enjoyable. Rainbow Six faction is a good start. Yeah, I think that's why they did that with season 1. They want to give players something that they could easily recognize, you know, and the fact that Ubisoft has a ton of different IPs that they could use is insane. Like after the stream is over, I'm probably going to be looking up Ubisoft, you know, franchises and stuff. And I'll be like, holy crap, they actually might put this in there or might put that in there. I mean, when Mark Rubin originally went live and said, you know, he literally said, and I'm paraphrasing here, he said, I think you'll be really surprised to what factions will show up. You know, plus the maps. Like, have you guys seen what the new maps look like, dude? In this season 1 upcoming, the maps look great. They're very vibrant. They're very much, I think they're very much at the same pace as this map here. And everybody loves this map, so... like, I'm really looking forward to having one map per month. Are you kidding me? I love it. Do you know why they don't just use the real characters from their games? I would probably say they're either gonna they might have them as skins. Like, for instance, with Splinter Cell, you might have Sam Fisher as a skin, right? So you want to save that one because from a business perspective, it's going to make you more money. So I would say that would be why. And of course, there's also... what's it called? There's also the fact that they're making this its own game, but at the same time they're still adding in from different franchises. So I would probably say that's why. It's a business thing. I added some. Yeah, the new maps do look sick. So I would say, Tommy, I would probably say that you could. Things like that are coming. I want snow and rain maps too. I love snow maps and rain maps. I like night maps. Anything like that, I absolutely love. My MP9. Shout out to Kai Does XDefiant for this class, but I altered it a little bit because his had rapid fire and mine doesn't. Race, yes, it is a good idea. A race theme map, hell yes. And it's called Daytona, which is my state, basically. Well, it's Daytona exists in my state, so it's like, hey, shout out to Florida.
Pick yourself up and punch back.
I really am looking forward to seeing what else they do. Why do it feels like these guys are on a team, but I could be wrong. I mean, they're only up by 4, so that's no big deal. But that'll do. Ah, got to. Based off of Daytona's racetrack from NASCAR, yeah. What do you think of Black Ops 6 new movement coming? Okay, so I think it's going to be a problem. And I'm a guy that loves movement, right? I think it's going to be a problem. You know why? Because they've also, not just because of what it's going to do, but how they're implementing it. Like, they're making it to where you don't have to press any buttons to make it happen for you. Like mantling and stuff like that. They're giving the player the option to where the game will automatically do it for them without them having to press any buttons. Which, in my opinion, is just, you know, it rewards bad players. And it gives the game the control of your, of how you want to play, as opposed to having the player control the game, you know what I mean? It gives the program control, which I don't like, you know? So it's like, are you in control, or is the game doing it for you, you know? Oh, shit. So, based off of, let's see. When Black Ops games come out, are you going to take a break from XDefiant? No. The only way I'll take a break from XDefiant and play Black Ops 6 is if they like legitimately remove EOMM /SBMM. You know, but the thing is this, you want to know another big reason as to why I won't take a break from XDefiant? And that's because so far, the devs haven't given us any reason to not trust them. You know, Call of Duty and Activision over the years have given us nothing but reasons to not trust to not trust them. So it's literally the opposite with XDefiant. So I feel, you know, for that alone, you know, I feel loyal to XDefiant, you know? So, and I've jokingly said, you know, with all due respect, you know, why go to COD when you've got a game like XDefiant? And the way I meant that was like, you know, if you've got somebody who's loyal, why go back to the chick that's going to treat you like crap, you know, when you got one that's super nice and super loyal? It's like, why go back to something less? Oh wow, he actually moved.
Enemy spy has a lock on your position.
But it's Treyarch, yeah, I know. I'm a Treyarch fanboy, but remember, to me, this may not be the same Treyarch, you know what I mean? It's not about the name of your studio, it's about the players that develop your games in your studio. And to my understanding, there's a lot of people that have left Treyarch. So oh my gosh. Nice try. Haha. Tried to sneak up behind me, didn't you? Haha. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Ah, shit. Tommy, do you want me to favor scroll up? Actually mentioned that. Oh. Cool. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Where you guys at? Where they at? Where they at? Where am I getting fired at from?
Dominating. Keep up the pressure.
Damn. Where is this guy?
Head's coming up. It's looking good.
Okay, I'll go up here. Okay, we won.
That's how Shadow Team rolls.
But I like COD very much. I mean, look, ultimately at the end of the day, if you enjoy playing something, then by all means, play it. But, you know, as far as the multiplayer matchmaking goes, just so you know, and another thing that turns me off about Call of Duty nowadays is the aim assist. Oh, cool. Cool guy in the purple car. M60 to 100. What's it called? The aim assist has been buffed. Like, buffed. And I like the fact that this game nerfed the aim assist, you know what I mean? So, which makes it more satisfying to earn a kill, and to get a kill, and to consistently get kills, and to outgun your opponent, as opposed to the input and programming doing it for you, or doing so much of it for you. You know what I mean? So that's another thing that I don't agree with what Call of Duty's been doing. So it is what it is, you know, and a lot of people are used to it and they love it, you know. So if they love it, then by all means, you know, a lot of players get their dopamine that way and stuff like that. They don't care about all the other stuff that goes on, you know. Most of the people that play Call of Duty nowadays, I mean, just actually to this day, actually, it's always been like this, are people that are casual players, and a lot of people don't know a lot of the insides of what's going on and the stuff that's like behind the curtain, so to speak. So it is what it is. I dropped aim assist way down and left follow up. Huh. The aim assist in here was too strong? I don't think so. Not with my experience, at least. So yeah, so things like skins of main characters from the Ubisoft titles, I think that's gonna be a battle pass thing, either a battle pass thing or you're gonna have to buy it. So I think that's how they're gonna handle it, which is, from a business perspective, smart. You know what? That's actually really interesting. What, my M16 is a 151, 196 with the AK-47, 104 with the P90, 97 with the MP7. Hardly use this one. Okay. I was wondering where my levels were at, so it's like, by the time the update goes live, it's going to be like, yep, all your guns are going to be gold. Well, the ones that I use anyway. Oh! Yeah, I just mapped that dude. Let's see. Coming from Halo, this was a lot. The aim slowdowns, dude, at very difficult to aim at. Yeah, no, I played a lot of Halo Infinite, and one of the things that I love about that game is that the aim assist in that game wasn't too strong. I mean, I played ranked, so... Played some of the old Halo games, and I'm like, holy crap, this stuff is strong. Except for Halo 5. Halo 5 did a good job with the aim assist as far as the Magnum is concerned as well. I know a lot of people didn't like Cold War, but that was one of my favorite games from COD. If Black Ops 6 and anything like that, I'm going to love it. Cold War was, in my opinion, the best out of the last 5 or 6 games. But, with that being said, in my opinion, you know, that's not really saying much. Let's see if I could find this dude. Actually, you know what? I'm going to flank all the way around and see if I can do anything with this. Shit. Well, that ruins things. See, look at that. Another thing of XDefiant is people run through my bullets. What do you think of the differences between the average and above average player? The difference is noticeable. You know, your average player is gonna average, you know, from a statistical perspective, they're gonna average like certain stats, but you know, But it really depends on how you describe the average player, right? Or above average player. So, because you can still have a very average player that just has like an above average dedication, but it doesn't guarantee skill, right? You know, like the amount of time you put into a game doesn't always necessarily translate to skill. You know, the best example of this is when you look at prestige levels. You know, just because somebody is a prestige level 1000 in, like, let's say Call of Duty World War II, doesn't automatically mean that they're a beast of a player. You know, it's just a fact. So, it really, it's more about your approach and how you apply it, sort of thing. I mean, dedication is a part of the formula, no doubt about that. But if you spend a shit ton of time playing the game the wrong way, you're never going to get better. You know, you got to learn how to play it the right way and play it right and put the time into playing it right. You know, so. Damn, there was a third one. So, the multiplayer sure they're carrying to new players. Yeah, that's what it is. They're catering to new players. I mean, and the thing is, if you think about it, when it comes to COD is so popular that it's like, who is a new player when it comes to COD? There aren't too many new players to COD anymore because everybody knows what it is. Everybody's been playing COD for so long. It's, you know, everybody's so familiar with it. I'm starting to wonder on whether or not there's that many new players to COD as much as we think there are. Welcome playlist, let me get away with dumb stuff that doesn't work in pubs, like using the MP5. Yeah. Yeah, it's the only playlist that has SBMM once you get to level 25, and then after that, you're done. But we got ranked coming for people that want to do that, so. I love this. I love the P90, I really do. Oh. Shit. I keep on thinking I've got the healing on, but I don't. Oh my gosh. That guy had to have like 1 health in order for me to get away with that. My teammates are struggling like usual. If you're a good player, and if you're playing solo, chances are you're going to have to carry in team deathmatch in this game more often than not. Shit! After everything they made, all the players are new? Who knows? They want to keep their Battle Royale fan base, that's for sure, because that's where most of the money is, if you think about it. Oh shit, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Damn it, he saw me. Fuck. Yeah, the Vector, again, it's just all about finding the right combinations of attachments, if anything. Because that's what this game is about, so... And there's multiple combinations you can use, but... I miss simplicity, you know?
Ready for deployment.
Almost had him. Murderlicious, that's a nice name.
Enemy spy has locked into position.
We've got a lot of good, but outside of first-person shooters, they've got a lot of really cool games coming out, so there's always something to look forward to, you know? There's always something to play.
Ultra, good to go.
Damn it. See, that's exactly why I hate that freaking... Ah. How close this game is. Holy crap.
with sonar goggles. You got it done.
Whew. Thank God I didn't miss. Do you think they should have weapons from other games like Siege? Yeah. Yeah. The more weapons, the better. Even if they are fictional, bring them in. And again, don't forget, I'm not familiar with Siege, but I don't see why not. I mean, to my knowledge, Rainbow Six Siege uses a lot of weapons that are like real weapons, like real names after weapons. You know, not like not like the Peacekeeper, which is like a hybrid weapon or something like that. It's the badge of pride was topping the list on both teams with a machine gun when everybody had shotguns and SMGs on this map. Yeah, a light machine gun is difficult to use on this map. There's no doubt about it. There's so many people using those. It is a map for shotguns and LMGs for sure. Or SMGs, excuse me. So, do you guys have any requests in terms of what you'd like to see for videos coming up? Because usually around midnight or later, that is when I record commentaries for videos. So if there's anything in particular you would like to see, now's the time to tell me. So that way I can, give you those kind of videos that you guys might want to see in the, in the near future. As long as it's something that I'd, be willing to talk about or whatnot, sure. Or something that kind of goes with what I've been doing, sure. Can't say yes to everything, but if there's anything you want to see, let me know. Tell me now. So, because I know you guys have a lot of things on your mind. Like, like even when reading these questions, it's like, you guys have a lot of stuff on your mind. There's a lot of things you guys are looking forward to. So, what's coming out of season 1? That's something that I already have. I already have that in mind. So that's coming. We already know the things that have been mentioned. I made a video on that already. But in terms of like what I think should be at season 1, like without a shadow of a doubt, I think I've made both of those videos already in terms of what I think should be released at season 1. But I might revisit that again. The thing is, I've already made like 2 videos that pretty much cover that, so I don't want to be too repetitive. So and to answer the other question that one of you guys asked, so as far as weapons are concerned, what I like to see is I would love to see a Scar. Scar's iron sights have always been good and round. I want to see an AN-94, which is a personal favorite because of the iron sights. And what's that other one? AN-94, Scar. What's that other one? I think it's an SMG. I don't remember. Or a PPSH, excuse me. A PPSH would make a hell of an SMG for this game. A Scorpion would make a good SMG. And again, they don't have to work like they did in COD games. They could work completely different for this game. So, because I'm getting close to calling it a stream, guys. So you can let me know now if there's anything you want to ask or talk about. Now's the time. And you guys have been totally awesome this stream, man. Holy crap. We had like 18 people in here at some point. I haven't reached these numbers on a stream since Black Ops 4. Let that sink in. Since Black Ops 4, man. Holy crap. Dark Death, I feel like there's a lack of casual gameplay for XDefiant. Well, can you please elaborate on that? You're welcome, Joseas. Can you please elaborate? Because in a lot of ways, XDefiant is pretty much, it oozes casual if you think about it, but like, please elaborate what you mean. Like, remember, and I actually made a video talking about this, and your average player today is better than your average player 10 years ago. MSMC, UMP, Uzi Foul, yeah. The videos are more focused on what's coming out, not revolving around the gameplay. Is more, it's more so class builds. Like, you mean like my videos? Like, well, this isn't, let's say, this isn't really a gameplay channel. So making class setup videos and stuff like that doesn't make sense. You know, I'm pretty decent at the game, but there's some really, really, really good players out there that are legit that would be a little bit better for that than me. I've always been a commentary channel. You know, even though I can hold my own with the game, I've always been a commentary channel, even during the days of COD. Obviously, if I were to do what I did with COD and get a 70 kill team deathmatch, as long as I'm recording it, you'll see it. But in terms of like a gameplay type of channel, that's not what I am. I'm more of a, what's it called? How do I put this? I'm just a commentary channel, like, you know, like your Blame Truth, your Nero Cinema, you know, your 402 Thunder, guys like that. That's basically the style that I do. Although if you look at my past videos, like there was one video that I'm still proud of to today, to where I was doing a Black Ops 4 stream, and a group of people, there was a team of people using their VMPs, and they beat the crap out of the lobby. And then me, I was just trying to play with, you know, my other weapons. And then I was like, I wonder what happens if I use my VMP. And it was all on stream, and I recorded it. And the very next game in that same lobby, you know, that 6-man party lost to me when I put my VMP on, and they lost by 1. And I was the one who got the last kill, and I was the one who got the most kills on my team. And I thought it was the funniest shit, because I'm only one player carrying average or below average players. And I came out on top against a full party, a 6-man party that was using VMPs. That's like one of my most proudest videos from a gameplay perspective. And it was done legitimately. Or, you know, sometimes when you make people rage quit that think that they're better than what they actually are, things like that, sure. But that's not what the basis of the channel is about. So, have you tried Pavlov VR? I don't play VR games, sorry. If there was one change that you could make to this game, what would it be? Fix the desync immediately. Fix the desync. But beyond that, if there was one change I would do, and this is where things are controversial in the comment section, is I would make your abilities earnable. Like the ones that have a countdown timer, I would make them earnable. Or at the very least, if most people didn't want that, and if I was a dev, I would make it to where they're more limited. I might have to go and watch that video then. You know what? I will. I was even using a face cam. Let me, you know what? I'll tell you what, I'm looking into my videos now, and I'll search it in my own tab, so that way you don't have to look for it. And I'll put the link in the chat. Hold on. Just gonna be a few seconds of me looking for it. So it was a struggle to win that match, but it was awesome. So let's see, manage videos, you know, stuff like the 70 kill. By the way, the 70 kill team deathmatch, the first time I ever did that was during a live stream before I had, I don't even think I had 500 subs at the time. And this was back during Black Ops 3. Let's see, let's do, where is it? Jack versus, let's see, yep, I found it. So here is, hold on, I gotta click it first. So, this it? Yeah. Copy link address, and I'm gonna post it right here for you. And that is the video where I go up against the Sweats. I wish you could switch to semi-auto and automatic guns. Oh, yeah, I remember that from Black Ops 2. But I think that would make weapons a little too crazy. I don't know. There might be a gun in the future that they release to where they do that, though, Hoseas. So I'm going to look up one more video for you. Yeah, Infinite Warfare was amazing. I will always say that Infinite Warfare is the most underrated Call of Duty ever. Ever. Let's see. Come on. I'm going to look up the 70 kill TDM video if you guys want to look at that. So let's see. And if I didn't die for a few times, I might have even had the world record. So. Let me see. Let me go in here. And this was like the time where I barely streamed at all. And even if you look at the thumbnails and stuff, it's like this channel was totally different in a sense. But yeah, Infinite Warfare was very well polished, and the campaign was really good. I mean, right now they need to focus on, you know, what's up, Vinny? Let's see. After Black Ops 3, first one that I came back to was Modern Warfare 3. Well, let's put it this way. There were a couple of Call of Duties that were really good, but you didn't, like, ever since 2019 to now, you really haven't missed out on much. So I guess you taking the break after Black Ops 3 was fine, because there was Infinite Warfare, which was really a divided game. World War II was better after 6 months. And then what did we have? Then we had Black Ops 4, and then we had the shit show, you know? So, in Black Ops 3, I also had a commentary to where somebody dropped raps on me, and I actually survived the raps and still got a nuked out in free-for-all 30-0. They dropped the raps, and I was dodging the raps, but I still managed to get a freaking nuked out. So, I mean, so, you know, I can, if I get used to a game, I can, I can hold my own, definitely. I can do some cool shit, but, you know, but at the same time, it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about the fun factor more than anything else. Yes, Vinny, yes, Infinite Warfare does have a nuke, and if you search my channel, you'll see that I've got a few gameplays of deatomizer strikes, but they're all commentaries though, because they all revolve around commentaries. So, yeah, some people miss Modern Warfare 2019. Hey man, if you like a particular Call of Duty because it caters to how you particularly like to play or what you enjoy out of these games, by all means, you know. Cold War had a good campaign in zombies, but multiplayer wasn't good. I much prefer XDefiant to COD these days, but nothing beats the feeling of sniping in Black Ops 3. Sniping in Black Ops 3 took legit skill, because they lowered the aim assist so much. Rumor says that they even removed it. So, I bet you it feels very satisfying, because there's much less aim assist. That's why. And then if you actually put in the time and get good at it, you know, that's where true satisfaction comes in. And that's what I like about XDefiant. Black Ops 1 sniping did it perfect. I think a lot of snipers will disagree with you, because it's not, you know, because, you know, quick scoping isn't as viable in that game, and it's all about hard scoping, and it's really slow. But, you know, if you're a person that doesn't like sniping, then of course you're going to say Black Ops 1 did it perfect. You know, it really depends on how you like to use your snipers. You know, if you're a tactical player and you like to hard scope and you like to wait for that perfect shot, then Black Ops 1 did do it perfectly. But if you're someone who likes to run around and quick scope and do all these trick shots, you're probably not going to like Black Ops 1. All right, Laura, I'll talk to you later. XDefiant rewards players putting in time and effort. Yeah, I mean, let me tell you something, man. The amount of I'm a level. What level am I? I am a level 128 right now, right? And it's got nothing to do with skill. It's all about how much I enjoy the game, you know. And if I do get better, that's like a side effect for the amount of time that I put in. So, but I have improved, especially from the first week or two of playing this game up until now. I've improved a lot, but I still have a lot of ways to go. There's still a lot that I don't understand about the game that I'm still learning. So, do I have a family? Like, do I have wife and kids? No. That's why I'm at such a high level. It's because I don't have a wife and kids. So, other than working and taking care of my regular responsibilities, I can use my time however I want. Revolution 99. Thank you. I appreciate it. Full-time job, yeah. I work about 44 hours a week, give or take. Sometimes longer if I get called in. But my average has been about 44, 45 hours a week. Sometimes a little less. I think they should have had shotguns in the secondary slot. They might do something like that for a faction to where they will allow you to carry 2 primaries. I think that's what we're going to do. I think there's going to be another faction as well that will add in like being able to see abilities through walls as well. So I think that's going to be cool. And thank you for the kind words, Revolution. I've been playing these games for a long time, you know, and the thing is, like, my philosophy is, like, I'm almost 40, so my philosophy is, like, if you continue to do something, you're always gonna have those, you know, that reaction time and those skills and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Fliction, yeah, your job also has really good benefits, too. I'm 39. I'll be 40 in September. So you know, I've been playing these games for a long time. So dual wield, again, I think that's going to be limited to a faction, and I think you're going to be able to dual wield multiple weapon classes. Like, can you imagine dual wielding LMGs in this game? Holy shit! I'd like to see some sun brightness dropped in some maps like XDefiant. It's so not annoying. It's a reasonable request, and I think that Mark Rubin and crew are going to do it. Some people have already mentioned it on Twitter. Have I tried Fortnite? Yes, very briefly, but I don't enjoy battle royales. I like games that are fast. I don't like games that are slow. And I don't like games that only limit you to one life. So, not my cup of tea. Yeah, as far as some of the other game modes, there are night maps, but there's not many of them. I love night maps, especially with the color palette in this game, with the neon lights. Night maps are an absolute must. I played Fortnite a good amount, but XDefiant is so much more fun for me. Yeah, it's the thing is, I think a lot of people that like battle royales and like Fortnite, they get a lot of dopamine from being that last one alive, or, you know, every kill is just so important. You know what I mean? So, but I think a lot of people just get a lot out of that. You know, it's a completely different type of how do I put this? It's a different concept for what a more traditional multiplayer is. So I'm not into Battle Royale now, as I also don't care for Warzone. Yeah, I'm not into that either. So I feel the only way to compete with this generation of tryhards is to hold back with an LMG. I'm way too old to rush back in the golden era. How old are you, Vinny? I'm kind of the same way. BRs really don't feel fun for me. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's the mechanics, building and editing. You have to be smart. I mean, yeah. I mean, but again, it's not necessarily about what being smart and not being smart. It's also about, like, do you enjoy this aspect of this game? I don't enjoy the aspect of that. Like, for instance, there's a lot of people that enjoy Rainbow Six Siege because it's a very tactical shooter. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not for me. That's not my cup of tea. I get enjoyment out of running around and being able to be accurate and shooting multiple people. That's like my, you know what I mean? That's my thing. So, yeah. And for me, I have to, in case you haven't noticed from the stream that you saw, I like to keep my pace high. And when you play, you can't play a Rainbow Six Siege like that. You can't play Fortnite always like that. I mean, you can to a certain degree, but at the same time, it's just not as valuable. And if you die, you got to start all over again. You got to wait to queue up and start all over again. You got to run around the map to look for weapons. You know, I'd rather start with stuff, you know? So there's so many different reasons why it's just not my cup of tea. So, I particularly don't enjoy the mechanics. I prefer things that are a lot more basic, you know, even though I enjoy advanced movement as well. So So yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, Vinny, you do have a point. You know, I started playing Call of Duty consistently when I was in my late 20s, and then it was about 28 or 29 was when I started getting good because I figured out how to play properly. So I don't even know if I was ever in my prime when I started this stuff. I mean, again, I do pretty well, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm being at the age that I am now. It's like it's very hard to keep up with these kids that are in their mid-teens or late teens or early 20s. It's very hard because the reaction time and all that other stuff is just through the roof. And I don't know what the scientifics are behind age and reaction time, but I'm pretty sure it slows down. So, yeah, Revolutionary. I started back in Black Ops 1 as well. I played Modern Warfare 2, but I didn't stick with it. But Black Ops 1 is what got me to stick with it. So I guess you can say Black Ops 1 was my thing. So they should add unique modes like hide and seek. They'll probably do that. They'll probably end up doing that. It's Ubisoft, dude. So I prefer more defensive type of playstyle mixed in with rushing. So I love Phantoms. Yeah. I mean, basically at the end of the day, if you want to rush properly, you have to know how to be a defensive player because you can't just rush into the open. You have to rush, but at the same time, you have to put something in between you and the other player, you know, and you have to decide on whether or not you're going to rush moving in or whether you're going to flank or whether, you know, a lot of people think that it's a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off, but it's not the case at all. The issue with Fortnite is I find it isn't that rewarding for the effort unless you're winning prize money from tournaments. For stuff like multiplayer, I like the camo grinds, the weapon leveling, so it gives me a sense of being rewarded. Yeah, I could see that. First COD I played was World at War. I hear good things about that one, but I never played it, but I hear good things, RMD. I started in COD 2, but mainly my first map was COD 4. How things have changed. Oh my gosh, yes, lots of things have changed. Let's see, I was on shooters like 3 or 4 years prior to the classic Star Wars Battlefront 2 and started like 06, 07. Yeah, again, 06, 07, we were still in the prime of gaming. You know what I mean? Gaming was still in its prime to where things were just awesome and games were just developed for fun factor as opposed to trying to keep players playing through some sort of AI algorithm, you know? So, yeah, I love Black Ops 2. I've always loved melee. I just want a knife. That's coming, Tommy. I'm pretty sure that's coming in this game, and I'm pretty sure the Assassin's Creed faction's going to have that if they have that in there. I don't rush an XDefiant. I just stay back and pick off all the little Bugs Bunnies rabbits. Oh, that's funny. I want a combat axe or a throwing knife. Yeah, all that is coming. All that stuff. I can almost, again, I don't know anything, I promise. But I can almost guarantee you that all that stuff is coming. I almost guarantee you. I know they're going to give it to us in this game. There's going to be all sorts of crazy shit in this game. As far as COD, though, I started in Black Ops 1, but Black Ops 2 is where I got fully addicted. Yep, same here. Black Ops 2 for me was the turning point. Black Ops 2, Black Ops 2 was around the time to where once I got good at that game and then I discovered the YouTube scene, I'm like, maybe I should do a YouTube channel. Fast forward to 2015, I do a YouTube channel and been doing it ever since. Fuck the bunny hoppers. I feel like a throwing knife is probably going to be added alongside Assassin's Creed. Yeah, probably. Yeah, the throwing knife along with, what's it called? The fact that you can melee the way that you melee. No fall damage. Maybe you can jump a little higher, maybe? Maybe? So that way you can mantle onto things? I could be wrong. I don't know if they'll go that far. Because that'll turn it into a crazy fest. But you never know. They might actually do that. I feel like they might actually do that. Yeah, but in my opinion, I think the penalty for the bunny hopping was not good enough. I think the penalty needs to kick in either after 2 jumps or 3, not 4. In my opinion. A grappling hook could be nice base ability for Assassin's Creed characters, so I don't know, but it would fit in with the game. It could. It really depends on how you implement it. It's going to be an ability, if anything. I don't think it should be a passive trait, but I think it should be an ability. Because if it's a passive trait, people are going to be doing that all over the place. Coincidentally, I got Black Ops Modern World War 2 Christmas for my first PS3 Black Ops 1 until Black Ops 2 came out, and then when I was like, oh shit, this is awesome, yeah. Back during the days when things are more simple, you know, that's the thing. It's like, how do you focus on simplicity while adding shit in? It's very hard. It's very hard because that's what they need to do in this game. It's like they need to keep adding stuff in to keep things fresh and to keep it new. But it's like, how do you do that without sacrificing your foundation? You know, that's a trick. That's a tricky thing. Downside with using the grappling hook is no ADS while moving with it. Yeah. Yeah. I bet you enjoyed Halo based on what you've said. Yeah. Halo was my first multiplayer first-person shooter I ever played. Back during the original Xbox, my friends and I, we used to LAN party. You know, we used to bring our Xboxes over to his place, and we used to system link everything together. Played Halo 1, and then Halo 2, and then Halo 3, Reach, all those. Yeah, I enjoyed Halo. Yes. And I enjoyed Halo 5 quite a bit. I liked Halo 5. Purchasing DLCs to get map access was amazing. Yeah, pay $15, you get what you pay for. They should add the grappling hook and give like a 10-second cooldown. Yeah. Yes, I liked Infinite. I didn't like it at first, but I ended up loving it afterwards. Yes. I've got a ton of Halo. What, you're talking about Infinite Warfare or Halo Infinite? Like as far as Halo Infinite, I mean that's pretty much the main game that I played before XDefiant came out. For a couple years, I played nothing but ranked. I liked it, but it also messed up a lot. The problem with the abilities in XDefiant is that there's no counters for them. The counters are that you need to use a different faction. That's the thing. The counters are based off of other factions as opposed to something that you can do with your gun. I mean, you can still use your gun and have an impact, but it's not as good as using your ability. They just need some tuning. You know, like your hijack for DedSec, that just needs to be faster. Because the animation of taking that cell phone out and pressing the button is too damn slow. So, I was debating with Exclusive Ace earlier, basically expressing my view that too much knowledge meta OP builds that he puts forward is hurting current day FPS. That is an interesting thing. Yes and no, because back in the day, you know, people had to find out how to do it, and then they eventually got help through YouTube, etc., etc. At the end of the day, here's what I have to say about this, Vinny. I see where you're coming from, but it's not about the weapon. It's about the person using the weapon. So in other words, if two people have the same weapon build, right? You got one of them that's very well skilled and another one that's not. The person that is very well skilled is going to come out on top. So it's about the person using the weapon as opposed to the weapon itself being used. So it's not, if you think about it, it's not as much of a problem as you would think. Because if your aim is true and if your game knowledge is there, it's going to serve you way more altogether than a very powerful weapon build. Do you feel console is at a disadvantage compared to PC? If so, what kind of disadvantages other than FPS, obviously? Obviously, PC will always be the more powerful platform you can play on. But at the same time, the technology that's available on PC as far as specs are concerned, like the games that are being developed are not up to par with that. Like PC is just so far ahead. So, but it really depends on how you look at it. If you're looking at hardware, I mean, if you think about it, PC has one disadvantage to console, and that's the fact that it's more expensive, and the cheating is even more rampant on PC than it is console, believe it or not. So, you know, but when it comes to crossplay, if you get good with mouse and keyboard, you'll find yourself doing stuff that you were never able to do on controller, even with aim assist. So there's pros and cons to both, believe it or not. And consoles have an advantage to where they're easily more accessible than PC. There's a lot more settings with PC, and there's a lot of things you have to learn when it comes to PC. So there's advantages and disadvantages to both. Like custom matches to be in the future. Yeah, I think custom matches are coming in Season 1. There's a lot of cool party games and stuff you could do with maps and hide and seek and with popular game. Yeah, I think you can do that. I think it's closer to people than may think to the fact that there's mouse and click controllers. I mean, there's all sorts of shit going on in terms of what they're doing with controllers and stuff. I'm better with mouse and keyboard, but my PC isn't the best, so I can barely run much games compared to PS5. Gotcha, you're using an old build, I see. The attachments are a little confusing. You can get something, but it takes away movement speed, but it moves the mobility bar up. Why? Yeah, I mean, you can't pay attention to the in-game stats. Those are not really that accurate in terms of the bars that are displayed. But you can look at the details, and you can see that that's more efficient in terms of like what it actually does to your gun, which is great. But with that being said, yes, I agree. I don't like the pros and cons system. I prefer something that's just more... how do I put this? Simple. You know, it's like, give me attachments that'll just make my weapon better, and then that'll be it. And just let me use different combinations of that, as opposed to trying to figure out, you know, what combination of attachments are going to work best for my gun. You know, it's kind of like trying to solve a puzzle, so it's kind of annoying in that aspect. But it's not as bad as it is for COD. FPS and polling rate makes all the difference in high-level gaming. To a certain degree. Isn't one of attachments glitched and has the opposite effect? I believe so. Like the rate of fire doesn't really give you extra recoil or something like that. I think that's what it is. I tried mouse and keyboard on COD 4 client. It was running into walls. Laughed my ass off. Yeah. I mean, again, that's an old game, and it's also probably hacked a lot. So, you know, but ultimately, the thing is, regardless of frames, right? Regardless of frames, regardless of whatever setup you have with your, what's it called? With your, you know, with your gun, right? The skilled player is always going to end up on top. It's simple as that. The more skilled player is always going to end up on top. You know, if I were to have, you know, let's say let's say the M4, right? If I were to use an M4 without any attachments, and if I were to play against somebody who doesn't have nearly as much experience than me, and they can use the best gun in the game, I can guarantee you that I would probably be at an advantage, even though I'm at a disadvantage using the weapon because of my experience. And because of how I can aim, and because of game knowledge, and et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? So this is also why it's important to not only be able to aim very well through practice, but to also make good decisions at the same time. But good decisions are usually what make the difference between a good player and a great player. You know what I mean? So a great player has both. A great player has really good aim and good decision-making skills. You know, Optic Formal being a prime example. So, but it was more that a video how to win more gunfights. It was basically advertising people to stack the stock attachment, for example, which is obviously a movement mechanic. Yeah. I went back to Black Ops 3 earlier this year. It was unplayable as half of the maps was invisible. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I went back to PS3 Black Ops 1, over 200 players, and still on Kino in 2024. Yeah, I mean, there's people out there that love it. Before this game came out, I was playing Call of Duty World War II on Xbox, okay, which has a smaller player base than PS4. And let me tell you, I was finding matches in Team Deathmatch in the snap of a finger most of the times. Hell, even free-for-all. So... you know, huh. And there's plenty of things to do in that game. Plenty. I would say yes, because Black Ops 3 is a more recent game than Black Ops 1. Usually with most games, the longer they're around, the less popular they are. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. World War II was great ever since the overhaul. I would tell you 100% that if I felt like playing a first-person shooter that was within Call of Duty, I'd be playing World War II right now if XDefiant wasn't out. And I can tell you, with those 2 weeks that I used World War II to kind of get ready for this game, I enjoyed it quite a bit. And I even dropped a V2 rocket, but I wasn't recording because I'm a dork. Nobody knows for sure because player numbers are hidden after ghosts, sadly. Yeah, I mean, we don't know what the numbers are, but If I'm finding games really quick in World War II, I mean, it's enough. I feel World at War was a Gilded Age. Yeah, probably. They had some of the best maps in the franchise, though, from what I understand. Would you see crouching or jumping is better? I tend to crouch all the time, but notice good players jump much more. Yeah, jumping is better because crouching is easy to counter, and you're limiting your movement. And XDefiant is all about movement. So, I would say jumping is better, especially for this game. Yes. I'd love to see another jetpack first-person shooter. Is where I shined. Yeah, I don't mind advanced movement either, but the problem is a lot of players don't like advanced movement. Yeah, when I'm on, I'm on. So I'm still able to do some stuff here and there sometimes. You know, I managed to get a 52 or a 54 kill in Hot Shot not too long ago. I didn't record it like a dork, but it's there. I mean, I screenshotted it, though. I don't really jump. I prefer to slide or crouch. I like sliding. Sliding is good. I like to slide and jump. I was concerned about Black Ops 6, but now I can just go back to XDefiant if it doesn't work out. Yeah, and plus, if you have an Xbox, again, you got Game Pass. And if you don't like the game for whatever reason, again, there's always XDefiant. I crouch with cover to avoid sniper fire. I jump otherwise, often to my deterrent. I like XDefiant. Yeah, remember the guys, the game has only been out for a month, so every single one of us, and you guys see how much time I've put into the game, right? So, I mean, you can even look up my, like, the stats that you see here. Let me show you. The stats that you see here are not accurate, right? I mean, the skill rating is accurate, the score per minute is accurate, the win-loss and all that stuff is accurate, but it says I have 102 hours and 15 minutes of playtime, and that's not accurate. This is behind. This is severely delayed. If you look up on Google and you look at XDefiant tracker, and you look up my gamer tag, you will find my real time put into this game, which is probably, I don't know, 160 hours or so. So, which means that if you look to the right in terms of what my win-loss and the KD and all that stuff is, like, these are old numbers. Like, all these numbers are old school. Because this game has me recorded at 102 when my actual game time is 160 probably. Elden Ring DLC. I haven't played it. I have Elden Ring on PC, but I haven't played it in forever. RPGs are the kind of games that I play the least, but I really want to get into them. But when I have fun with a game like this, it's a big distraction. But I haven't played it. I haven't even played enough of the original game to say otherwise. But Elden Ring is a treasure. Elden Ring is a good game and it's a treasure. Simple as that. All I gotta say is to those interested in Black Ops 3, wait to see how it is on launch before buying it. If it looks good and you think you'll enjoy it, go for it. My personal take on it. Yeah, I mean, you know, I haven't bought a COD since Vanguard, and I regretted Vanguard. I mean, a lot of, look, when it comes to a game that favors objective-based gameplay, KD isn't as valuable as it would be in other games. You know, obviously for Team Deathmatch, it would be, because all you're doing is getting kills. But again, you know, if people play for KD, that's not a good thing. I mean, in Call of Duty, I average about a 2.5 among all Call of Duty titles. You know, and I don't care if I have like a 1.4 or a 1.8. I don't give a damn. You know, ultimately, I'm having fun and I'm learning and I'm adjusting, etc., etc. So it's all good to me. God, I love talking to you guys. You guys are awesome. Seeing you died again and again and again, not my kind of game. I want to see a respawn timer. It depends on the game that you play, or the game mode. Yeah, no, it ain't. Let me tell you something, Revolution. I would have I will, if we're playing an objective-based game mode, I would rather have you on my team than another person that, you know, is a slayer, so to speak. I'd rather have you on my team every time. Huh. Well, don't forget, man. I got no wife and kids. You know, I'm not in college or anything like that. You know, I work as much as I do. You guys already know how much, and I just, you know, with my spare time, other than the gym, I do this. I chill. I make content. You know, I'm fairly boring. You know, so I guess so. No girlfriend, at least not right now. So, you know, if I get a girlfriend again, or if I have something of that nature going on, then obviously that's going to take my time away from the game. I'm not going to be playing as much as I am now. But until or if that happens, I'll just do what I enjoy. So my stats have diminished somewhat over my 20 plus years. LOL. RMD, I think they will. Thank you, Jose S. I appreciate the kind words. You're very kind. Yeah, escort 3,000 objective. That's really good. I got a wife and kid. You want them? LOL. I'm good, brother. I'm good. Not everyone of us. I don't think everyone. Not everybody's meant to like endure that kind of pressure, because it is pressure. Having a wife and kids. You know, there are no days off. You know, so. You know, back when I taught martial arts, I was in charge of like 30 kids at a time. So trust me when I tell you, I know, but I enjoyed my days off. But you can't have a day off when you're a parent. I get at the end of prime time and at the end of start time watching hour. I'm around the same as you. I'm currently on the look for a job as I'm turning 18, so I've currently got a lot of free time. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Darth Death. You want to know the secret to get to like getting the job? What you do is, you know how you apply online? Tommy, more modes are coming in season 1. So, you know how you apply a job online? So let's say you want a job and you apply for that job online. That same day, you know, you shower up, you make yourself look good, you dress pretty well. You go to that place that you applied online for, you show up there in person and you just introduce yourself and you said, hey, my name is such and such. I applied online and I just wanted to come over here and introduce myself and to check the place out and say hello. And that right there, the combination of those two things are like skipping a line, and you automatically go to the front because you took the initiative to not only apply online, but you also showed up, which shows to the people at that place that like, hey, this guy really is the real deal. So they're more likely to hire you as opposed to, you know, just waiting for it or something like that. That's the secret right there. That's the 1-2 punch on how you can almost guarantee that you'll get that job. Apply online, and at that same day, or as soon as you possibly can, you know, dress up nicely, make yourself look good, show up there and just introduce yourself and say, hey, your name is such and such and that you applied. They will see that, and you pretty much all but got the job. Guaranteed. Try it and let me know how it works. And it works. I'll have to check on my online, as I was planning on just getting recommendations from the center, of which gives you a lot of jobs that fit your qualifications. Yeah, I mean, but once you apply to a certain place or whatnot, it's like if you show up there ASAP and just introduce yourself, the combination of those two things puts you ahead of everybody else. Because it's one thing when somebody makes a phone call, but it's a whole other thing when they show up in person. That shows initiative, and people will hire you for that because it says something about you. UFC fan? Used to be. I haven't watched UFC in a while. You know, my favorite fighter is retired, so I really just don't watch anymore. Which fighter was my favorite fighter? GSP. Forgot to mention it earlier for those mentioned wanting shotgun in the secondary, but they're also bringing marshals, aka the shotgun pistols. Oh, shoot. No, I do not watch football. I played it a little bit in high school, but I never really, you know, I gave it a fair shot, but I just never really got into watching football, believe it or not. I don't watch UFC much, but if I do, it'll be because Jeff gets me into it. Ha. Yeah, I haven't watched UFC consistently since the time when I was teaching martial arts. So after and especially after my favorite fighters retired, I'm not even familiar with the fighters anymore, and I just don't watch anymore. All right, guys. Well, I am going to call it a stream. And let me tell you, it has been an absolute pleasure streaming today for you guys, or with you guys, you know, and being on here and talking. By far my favorite thing. So yeah, I'm going to call it a stream. I'm going to probably get some more footage, even though I got plenty. What do I play from to get 64 ping? Well, the ping in the main lobby is different than the ping you'll get in game. So usually my main lobbies average from 38 to 42. So what time do I usually stream at? It depends. Usually if I do, it'll be at nights. Right now it's 9:21 p.m. Eastern time, which is usually when I would start a stream, but today I was off from work, so I just decided to stream after the gym and after eating. So, you know, I had nothing but free time. So, you know, you can let me know in the comments section or in my community tab, you know, and just let me know of, you know, when times are best for you, and I'll try to stream at those times whenever I do stream. So, have a good night, or whatever time it is for you. Okay, it's currently 2 a.m. for me. Yeah, I usually stay up really late. My sleep schedule's messed up, so I get her. So I get it. Yeah, bed for you in late England, that's for sure. Heat stroke got you up late? Damn, I'm sorry. It is hot this year, that's for sure. I can't wait until like October time to when things start to cool down, man. And I want more rain. We need more rain here where I am in Florida. We need rain. And I can't wait for more. I love rain. We got to keep those hurricanes away. So anyway, all right. Nice meeting you, man. Have a good night. It was nice chilling with you over the last hour or so playing. For rain over here. 100% Darth Death. That's for sure. Dark Death, I agree with you. All right, you guys have a wonderful night or morning where you're at. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been absolutely awesome. I love it. And I'll catch you guys on the next video and or stream. Take care. Thank you very much, Vinny. Appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate it. All right, I'll catch you guys on next stream. You guys have a good night. Take it easy. Be safe out there. Have fun. And I'll catch you later.